Okay guys, here's my hot blast furnace I got last year before wintertime. This is in a add-on I added onto the back of the house that used to be a porch, but I enclosed it for the simple fact being that it was cold as hell. My house was built in 1859. It's one of the oldest houses in my town here in Ohio. And man, there was no insulation in the walls. You see this insulation here. I'm not done with this room yet, but I got all this is marine insulation from the Coast Guard. I got it from somebody, a bunch of it, and I did most of my house with it, believe it or not. But yeah, so now I got 3/4 of my house finished, and with I put the wood burner in here last year after I had almost half of it done. But this thing right here, when I got it, I thought it was going to be a good stove. Well, as soon as I got it all hooked up, now you see I got it going through in here into my house for the simple fact being that I didn't want to put this wood burner in my house, and I'm more on concrete out here, as you can see. And it's a lot easier to go from my wood to here. So I figured, what the hell. So what I got going on in here, I have this ventilation tube which goes into the back of my furnace. Okay. Now I'm gonna upgrade here soon. I just literally got this fan. It's called an evacuator fan. It's a really nice fan, but I just recently got it, and it came with this. So before I install piping like this on it, I just put this on there, and it's working great, honestly. So, but I'm still gonna upgrade the metal for the simple fact being possible mice. But I have a couple cats, and they take care of that too. So, but anyway, as you can see here, last year I started trying to figure out what was wrong with it. But to make a long story short, she works great now after I did some welding on her. Now, there she is. Now, she's been burning for hours in there with the, that's off, and then I have the choke here. So, therefore, she's burning great. Now, you can see the fire bricks right there. I've always got it above the fire bricks. This thing's bent so bad. Everywhere. When I got it, it was like that. But when I bought it, I didn't know nothing about stoves. I needed one so bad. It was cold, and I didn't want to freeze at my mom's house. So I didn't want my mom to freeze either. So therefore, I decided to get it. Well, turns out the very back there where the flue is, I made that. You can probably tell. You can't tell from there, but I made that. And behind it, this stove will burn coal or wood. Okay. Well, apparently this guy was burning wood in it and coal too, but he decided he put too much in it. Well, told me when I bought it was fine. That's what you get for buying shit off, Facebook for dirt cheap. But I'm not stupid. I know how to weld, so therefore I fixed it. So, on the inside of the back side of here is where the back wall bent and buckled. And then when I got the fire in there and got it started, the smoke, instead of going up the chimney outside like it's supposed to, decided to go right inside my house through these tubes. And it was ungodly. It took me forever to get it out of there. I had to pull the logs out, the whole nine, get it up there and start looking, then I seen it. And it was too late by then. I already bought it. I traveled like almost 100 miles to get it. I think I paid $50 for this. And the guy said he was just getting rid of it, and he changed the propane. Well, that's what you get for believing somebody. Got a real nice house. He was rich and everything. He still had to make a couple bucks and rip somebody off. That's how people are in America, right? Fuck them. But anyway, it's a hot blast. So I got inside of there, and I was able to weld around the circle. Now, mind you, last year, instead of welding around the circle, I took a piece of this stuff and cut it, wrapped it inside that hole in there, and then took the piece and made a flange like this, but made it stick out almost flat, and it curved at the end. I put that in there, where it was broke in the back of there. And believe it or not, it stopped all the smoke from coming in my house. So last year I was actually able to use this with one modification where that flue was. Not the flue, but where the back of it is where it goes out. So this year I decided to get up in there where it's all bent where it got it too hot, and I welded it. And I welded all around the circle. And I'm going to tell you what, folks. It works beautiful, and these ashes are clear to the top. I mean, clear to the top. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful burn right there? All that, and it's so warm in my house, and even out here on my porch, all this heat from the stove that, you know, when it's shut, it's still radiating a lot of heat, and it's keeping the outside, my wood dry no matter what, and nice and toasty in here. So when I come out in the middle of the night, if I have to, sometimes, because I forget about it, it's warm out here, so I can just come out here in my bare feet. I don't need a coat on, nothing. I guess like 16, 20 degrees outside, and I ain't got nothing out here. There's my bike I've had forever. I'm an old man, but I still love to ride dirt bikes. It's a 1996 KTM 300, and it's the only one in the world that's got a title in Ohio that old. Or this is 1998, excuse me. KTM 300 XCW. The only reason it's got a title is because I actually was able to pull it off and get one here. So I can actually put lights on this old two-stroke bike and ride it on the street, and they can't say nothing about it. Ha! But anyway, here's my stack of wood. This was stacked all the way up and over, except to about right here. About right here is where it stopped, and I didn't have no more wood to put in right away. But I've used all this whole winter, and that's it. That's pretty good, man. I mean, I think so anyway. Let me know what you guys think. Second year burning wood. I mean, I burned wood a long time ago when I was a kid at my brother's house and helped him split it and chop it. I got a messed up arm, a metal in my arm. I got a bad back now, and I got steel in my leg too, so I can't be chopping any wood. It'll mess me up. So I get this brought to me, and boy comes in here and stacks it for me. This was actually all free. Got lucky this year, so far anyway. But I appreciate you guys watching. This is just a off the wall video I decided to make to show you guys what you can do. Like I said, this is just a wood blast furnace, and I got a two-story house, and it is huge. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms in it, 1 bath, and 3 giant rooms and downstairs, and then the kitchen, which is huge too. So, but anyway, I just wanted to let you guys